let's talk about, I mentioned first, Kelly asked a great question, so where do you begin? And I mentioned first that we begin with the highest end, okay? So the very tip of that pyramid. This is where I like to begin because you can add the most value to these customers. You can do the best job for these customers. And if you do that, word of mouth marketing will kick in because they will be getting such great results because they'll be so overwhelmed with the value that you are providing them that they have to refer you to other people, okay? And so the way that I like to do this is I like to create our high-end coaching program. And I like to do it in the beginning over a 6-month period. All right? So this is where we begin. Our high-end coaching program over a 6-month period. Okay, so our very first client, we took on at $2,000 a month for a 6-month program. And our second client, $2,000 a month, and so on. And we started at the very high end, and the reason why is because this is the fastest path to cash. This is the fastest way to get to $10,000 a month. This is the easiest way to get to $10,000 a month because it requires the smallest number of customers. And this is a coaching format that I absolutely love because it will allow you to get paid. It'll allow you to get paid to create your other information products that you might sell at lower price points in the future. So the high-end coaching program, everybody who signs up with you, so this is what you're going to do. If you want to get an additional $10,000 per month, and the fastest way to do that is to create a high-end hybrid between group and one-on-one. A hybrid between group and one-on-one. And so let me just by show of hands see how many people in here have a one-on-one coaching program currently. One-on-one coaching program currently. Okay, then put your hands down. How many people in here have a group coaching program currently? Okay, good. All right, so what you're going to do here, in order, the fastest way to get to $10,000 a month is to create a hybrid. To create a hybrid between the two. A coaching program that's going to last 6 months. So everybody who signs up for your coaching program, they're going to sign up for a 6-month agreement. Okay? And they're going to be on a hybrid coaching model. And it looks like this. So everybody signs up for 6 months, and they're going to get 2 30-minute one-on-one calls with you per month. All right? So please write that down. 2 30-minute one-on-one calls with you per month, okay? Then they're going to get 3 group coaching calls with you per month. Group coaching calls are usually about an hour. Sometimes they go a little shorter, sometimes they go a little longer, but they get 3 group coaching calls with you per month. And now here's what you're going to charge for those services. And so I want you to understand, do your customers, do they put a high premium on talking with you one-on-one? Do they put a high premium on that? Do they put a high premium on being able to talk with you live? Even if it's in a group setting, it's live? Okay. What I find is that when we offer this, people say, they can see immediately, I get to speak with you 5 times a month? Immediately in somebody's mind, they put a high price tag on that. A high price tag on that. The first time I heard that particular model, I thought, oh my gosh, oh, well, that's got to be $3,000 a month. That's what I thought. So here's how you're going to charge for that. You're going to take on your first 5 customers at $700 a month. So write that down. First 5 customers at $700 a month. That's 5 times 700. That's your first $3,500 per month. Okay, you're going to take on your first 5 customers at $700 per month. What's going to happen is, as you get those 5 customers, your results, people are going to get good results. They're going to get good results because you're going to be able to give them a lot of value because you're going to be on the phone with them sometimes one-on-one, sometimes in a group setting. and word of mouth marketing is going to kick in. When word of mouth marketing kicks in, demand will increase for your services, and you're going to need to increase your price. Not by much, just by a little. So you take on your next 4 customers at $1,000 per month. So go ahead and write that down. That, of course, is $4,000, right? So you got your next 4 customers at $1,000 a month. Same thing's going to happen. Now your group is starting to get a little bit larger. You're going to get great results. A lot of synergy is going to kick in. Word of mouth marketing is going to continue. Demand is going to continue, and you are almost out of room in your group. You only have 2 spaces left. You're going to take on those last 2 customers at an increase. Again, not a huge increase, but an increase. You're going to take on those last 2 customers at $1,500 per month. That, of course, is $3,000. So let's add all this up. You're just 11 clients away from making a consistent, recurring $10,500 every month. And the best part is, it only costs you 14 hours per month of your coaching time. Who likes this structure? Who likes this model? Who thinks it's realistic to get a client at $700? Let me see. Yeah, I would agree with you. And the interesting part, sometimes people ask me, say, hey, well, why, what about the different prices? Is anybody wondering, is this person going to be pissed off that this person is paying less? Is anybody wondering that? Okay. Have you ever, well, some people said no, good, and some people said, yeah, maybe. Well, so have you ever heard of an early bird special? Okay. Is it okay that if somebody comes in first, they get a discount? Does anybody have a problem with that? I've never met anybody that has a problem with that. I've never met anybody who has a problem with that. So the customers do not care. They do not care if somebody else got in early and ended up paying a little bit less. Here's the real reason why we do this differential. The real reason is not for the customer. The real reason is for you. The real reason is you may not know that people will pay you $2,000 a month for your coaching program. I know that. I have the benefit of having seen this happen, and I believe that every single one of you in this room deserves this, and you're worth it. You just may not know it yet, and that's okay. You're just wherever you're at. And so what we do is we stair-step this, because when I asked you if you thought getting one client, meeting with you 5 times a month for $700 was reasonable, pretty much everybody raised their hand, and I would agree with you. And if that is reasonable, and you can demonstrate that you can provide value, do you think somebody will pay $300 more than that? Raise your hand if you think somebody would pay just $300 more, okay? Some people not. That's why we stair-step this, because if you are able to sell 5 people in that $700 spot, are you going to have more confidence? Yeah? Are you going to have more confidence that people are valuing you and your program and your product and service? Are you going to be able to talk to your customers and find out what it is that their big problems are, their pains, their fears, frustrations, wants, and aspirations, and be able to add even more value to them? Yes? Yes or yes? Yes, absolutely. So in that process, you will be able to do that, and you'll be able to add even more value to them. Team, could I get some? Yeah, sure, go ahead.
So this is a 6-month program.
This is a 6-month program.
You find, in your experience, that they continue after 6 months?
Great question. So team, can somebody grab this here, please? So that's a great question. The very first time that I did it, I think I had a couple people continue on the next portion of the program. And the first time you do something, you're kind of figuring it out. The second time you do it, you're going to be version 2.0. You're going to be able to provide a lot more value. And here's the cool thing. After you go through your first 6 months, if you fill your program, or when you fill your program, you go through the first 6 months, now you've been able to charge people $700 a month successfully. You built the confidence. You're able to charge just a little bit more, $1,000 a month, you were able to continue building your confidence. You're able to charge a little bit more, $1,500 a month. You're able to build your confidence. Now you're going to sign people up on a 12-month agreement. 12-month agreement. So we went through some numbers there, but who feels confident that you could get one client per month? Who feels confident that you could figure out a way to attract one client per month? Who would like to know how to find more than one client a month? Raise your hand. Okay, so let's focus on that for just a second. Go ahead. Yeah, I'll take one question. That is a payment plan. $700 a month. Payment plan. Nope. Unless it's a 12-month program. Then $700 a month for 12 months, right? It is a payment plan. And you can get a discount when you pay in full. Absolutely, and you should absolutely do that. It makes perfect sense to offer a pay in full discount, but that is the payment plan, okay? And remember, we're talking about the top of the pyramid here. We're talking about let's say if we have 12 months in a year, you need 11 customers. This is less than one customer per month, okay? We can all find, if we go through our phones, you can find those less than one a month. Go ahead, Patty.
What kind of a discount do you give for pay in full?
It really depends on what the program is. Sometimes it's 10%. It really depends on what the offer is and what the program is. And we have everything. We have a $36,000 program. We have a $100,000 program. And we have a $10,000 a month program, and if somebody pays in full, it's $100,000. So they end up saving $20,000. That's a 20% discount. But it really depends on the program. Usually, the bigger the dollar number, the bigger the discount, to about 20%, because that's where it starts to make sense. Somebody else had a question over here? Go ahead.
I was just wondering about the 14 hours of work per month.
Mm-hmm.
If you have clients where you give them homework and you have to review their homework and videos and
Mm-hmm.
things like that, that's more time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what's a normal work week? 40 hours or 60 hours a work week times 4 is 120 hours a month compared to 14 of live coaching time. So if you have to do let's just be conservative and say double that, are you still doing pretty well? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Go ahead.
I'm getting my mind blown a little bit.
I love that. Yes.
Do you find that in your work with people that somebody will pay $8,000 for an auric healing over 6 months?
For a what?
For an auric healing.
An auric healing? I don't know what an auric healing is.
Somebody working, a psychic working with somebody.
Oh, the aura healing. Okay. Has anybody ever read the book Medical Medium? Have you heard of that? Who knows Anthony William? Anybody know him? He's the author of the book Medical Medium. We got him in November to a number 6 bestseller on the New York Times bestseller list. Okay, so he charges. Well, you just asked me, do I think it's possible? Okay, and the answer is not only do I think it's possible, I know it for a fact, and I see him charge triple what you just asked and said for his services. He is extremely successful, 7-figure business doing remote healing. So I don't know if it's specifically aura healing, but remote healing. So just check out the book Medical Medium. You can go on Amazon, and you'll notice there's almost 2,000 5-star reviews on his book. He was number 6 bestseller. We ran his Facebook ad campaign and helped him achieve that level. So the long answer is yes. I know it's possible, 100%. Look at that. You have to enter a lottery to get an appointment with him. You have to apply for the privilege of paying him thousands and thousands of dollars to help you. And he's worth it, and he's awesome, and people love him. I love him. I thought he was fantastic. He's amazing, and I don't know much about that stuff. It was impressive. So, go ahead.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
One question is, what do you use to track those 6-month, 12-month clients? Because obviously they're on different monthly schedules.
Yeah, we use Infusionsoft. That's what we use.
My second question is, do you offer that same program at a live event, or is it only, when do you offer it?
You're gonna see. You're gonna see in a little bit. I'll give you the opportunity to check it out in person. Go ahead.
The people that started at 700 when they get done their 6-month program, you then bump those folks up to the full price?
Oh, great question. This is a really good question. So he asked, at the end of the 6 months, let's say somebody started at $700. At the end of 6 months, do they bump up and they have to pay $1,500? Most of the time, what we do is grandfather people in. Most of the time, the exceptions are if somebody wants additional services, and they have to pay more for those additional services. But usually we grandfather them in. I mean, we're only talking about 5 people, so we usually would just grandfather them in. I've just found that tends to work really well. People like that sort of thing. Okay. Okay, this is excellent. This is excellent. She just asked, do we create a Facebook group for them? And the answer is absolutely yes. The Facebook group is a tremendous value. So all of you are in, remember I showed the Facebook event yesterday, and there is a distinction, and I don't want to get into the nuances here, but there is a difference between an event and a group on Facebook, and you all have access actually to both. Our event, you can see the event, I think has 180 people saying that they're going. Our group has 1,700 people in our group. Every single one of those people have purchased one of our programs. I don't know which, of varying levels, okay? The Facebook group is incredibly valuable because it's a place where it allows people to connect. It allows people to ask questions when you're not on a live call. Because let's face it, our questions come up 24/7. They come up at all times. You want to be able to ask them in real time so people can ask questions, and we answer those questions. And the cool thing about it is it does not, similar to the coaching program structure itself, where it only takes you 14 hours a month, it does not take very much time for you to actually go on and answer those questions. But it's a great value because it allows those people in your high-end group to connect with one another. So let's talk about who would like to know where can you find all these customers? Go ahead and raise your hand. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go. We have 8 places. So everybody please write this down. We have 8 places where you can find your customers. Now, there are a lot more than 8. I'm just going to list 8 places where I like to find customers right now. High-end customers, high-paying customers, the kind of customers who really value what you do, the kind of customers that you were truly meant to serve, the kind of customers who you can make a big impact for. When you give them the homework, they are going to do it, and they are going to shout from the rooftops about how amazing you are and refer you to all the other people that they know, those kind of customers. The first place is where you can meet a lot of people here, joint venture partners. Write this down. Okay, so in this room, you could create a joint venture partnership with just about everybody in this room. I'm not saying you should do it with every single person in this room, but I'm saying that there's about 150 opportunities sitting shoulder to shoulder with you right now to find a great joint venture partner with that you can connect. So right next to that, I would like everybody in here to just make a goal before the end of the day tomorrow of how many joint venture partners you would like to go away with. And let me just guide you a little bit. If one good joint venture partner, you could fill your whole program. One good joint venture partner, you could fill your whole program. So you do not need 50, okay? In fact, going with the idea of narrowing your niche, you really want to find those top few best fits. Because let's face it, not everybody's going to be a perfect fit, and that's just the reality. So one of your jobs over the next few hours between the end of the now and the end of the day tomorrow is I'd like to see you find 4 really great joint venture partners. Okay? So you might find 20, but out of those 20, there's going to be a top 4. If you could fill your whole program with 1, you can definitely fill your whole program with 4. Okay? So put that down as one of the things that you're going to do. So, and just to be clear, what is a joint venture partner? A joint venture partner is when somebody refers a customer to you, you're going to pay them a commission. When somebody refers a customer to you, you're going to pay them a commission. Now, don't get bogged down with the details about what is the commission and that sort of thing for the moment. You're going to pay them a commission. So that is what distinguishes the next way to find your 11 customers over the next 6 months, is your referral partners. I'm going to tell you. Thank you for that segue. All right, is your referral partners. And so the difference between a joint venture partner and a referral partner is you pay a joint venture partner a commission. A referral partner, you don't pay a commission. So I have lots of friends that are in our industries together where sometimes we'll do a joint venture partnership where I might promote them, they'll sell an information product, and they'll pay me a commission for those leads. There are other people that I have relationships with where if I refer them somebody, they do not pay a commission. And when they refer me somebody, they do not pay a commission. I have some of you were on a webinar with my friends Mark and Shannon. They have a cool program, and when we refer customers back and forth, we don't pay commissions to one another. We are referral partners. Okay, so you can have referral partners, and I love referral partners because usually you want to find people who you can form strategic alliances with. You want to find people. You may have someone who does exactly what you do, but they live in another country or they live in a different part of the country, and it makes sense for you to cross-refer to one another. You may have people that you meet here in this room who have very complementary kind of services that you can develop a referral partnership with. And once again, similar to the joint venture partners, you don't want to try and have 100 referral partnerships. Because if you have too many referral partnerships, are you going to be a good referral partner? I mean, how many leads can you give to 100 different people? You get yourself spread too thin. So it's great to have just a few referral partners in particular niches. And so again, what I'm going to recommend you do, because you're in here with 150 other radical givers and amazing enlightened entrepreneurs, I want you to go for 4 referral partners, okay? So again, you might identify, you've probably met more than 20 people so far, you might have identified a lot of people that you could create a referral partnership, but go with the top 4, the top 4. You could fill your entire program with 1 good referral partner. If you can fill your entire program with 1 good referral partner, you can most certainly fill it with 4 good referral partners. Let's go to number 3. Word of mouth marketing. Word of mouth marketing. So we talked about, please don't keep me a secret, right? We talked about when you're adding value to your high-end clients. Let's say you get that first one at $700 a month, and you've started to do great work for them, and they say thank you. You say you're welcome. You know what? Please don't keep me a secret, and please give me a little testimonial on your Facebook page, and please share my services with your friends when you're talking to them, with other people who have a problem or a program or a solution that you can help them with. Word of mouth marketing. So the better you get at delivering what you do, the more value you create for your customers, the more word of mouth marketing is going to kick in. So the next is, number 4, going right along with word of mouth marketing, is testimonial marketing. Okay, so word of mouth marketing. So again, you can get word of mouth marketing. Please don't keep me a secret. Other people, they're telling other people about you without your involvement. To the extent that you just ask them, please don't keep me a secret. Testimonial marketing is just another form of word of mouth marketing, and that is where you can get your happy customers' testimonials on your Facebook page. This is testimonial marketing. So I mentioned when I was a financial advisor from 1996 to 2006, we never had a website. 100% of our customers, we built $100 million under management. 100% of our big corporate clients came from word of mouth marketing and testimonial marketing. Word of mouth marketing, testimonial marketing, and referral partnerships. Actually, in that particular industry, we weren't even allowed to have joint partnerships. We got 100% of our customers through referral partnerships, word of mouth marketing, and testimonial marketing. So it absolutely works. Once you go back and you start talking to your happy customers and ask them, when they say thank you, please don't keep me a secret, you can get those testimonials, and that can really convert into customers. So you definitely could fill all 11 clients just through testimonial marketing. Go ahead in the back.
Are they writing a testimonial on their own personal page, or do they go to your business page and write
On your Facebook page. You can do testimonials on your business Facebook page. Nope, right on your Facebook page. And so I'm going to show you tomorrow how to use your lead magnet so that you can get those testimonials right on your Facebook page and do it in a way that's going to help you increase the number of people who are opting in, okay? So the next one is your, good segue, lead magnet. So you saw where we had, it was about, on our pyramid, where did our pyramid go? Back over there, how many leads it was going to take to hit those $1,000, and how many leads does it take to get one of these people in? It's somewhere in the 200 lead range. So with your lead magnet, you can attract the leads. This is from real people. You can attract the leads that you need to get to find your prospective customers, find your customers. Number 6. Facebook groups. Now, there's two ways to do Facebook groups. One is other people's Facebook groups, where your targeted customers play and converse with other people. And then there's your own Facebook groups. So does it work if you go into lots of different Facebook groups and you just say, hey, sign up with me as a coach for $700 a month, and just kind of spam everybody? Yes. Yeah, no, it does not work. So other people's Facebook groups can be okay if you're genuinely there to add value. These are all about adding value to a group of people that have a similar problem that you are uniquely qualified to solve. Okay, so we all know it doesn't work. We can't just go into a bunch of groups and spam people. But if you find a Facebook group that you say, oh my gosh, this is perfect, everybody in here is an ideal client, then you can go into that Facebook group, you can add value, and you really can fill a program off of one Facebook group. I'm a big fan of creating your own Facebook group. And these can take time. It can take time to get people to join and create interest and get lots of members. It can take time, but it does not take a lot of your time, but it might take you a little while to get a significant number of people in a group. But we have a couple Facebook groups that we've been maintaining for quite some time. Again, it takes a very small amount of time, but your Facebook groups can be very active. They can be extremely active, and they can have some of your hottest buyers can be developed in the Facebook groups. The next one is your Facebook page. 7, your Facebook page. All right, so this is where you can get targeted likes from real prospective customers. You're going to get targeted likes from real prospective customers from your Facebook page. And so when we In the program Profitable Facebook Ads Step by Step, I show you how to target people who are genuinely interested in your products and services and your programs. I show you how to target those people. And then how do you go about finding those people. And you can do that within your Facebook page and then get them to your website through your lead magnet. More on that one tomorrow. And the last one is Facebook ads, Facebook advertisements, okay? We get lots and lots of leads from our Facebook ads, and we get lots of customers from our Facebook ads. And it is a great way to build up your traffic, build up your leads. But I want to be clear about something. There's a reason why it's the last one on the list. It's a very important reason. And the reason is you're gonna find your customers faster and cheaper by starting out with this type of marketing. You're gonna find them faster and cheaper. The first Facebook ad that you create, do you expect it to be profitable? I hope not. I hope not, because remember, I have to run 10 ads to find one that's profitable. The first Facebook ad you run is probably not going to be profitable. The second Facebook ad you run is probably not going to be profitable, nor the third, nor the fourth. But when you can run on your 10th try, and by the way, you can do 10 tries in like 2 days, but on your 10th try, then you're probably going to have learned enough to start to create a profitable ad, okay? So do not go in with the expectation that I'm just going to skip these 7 and I'm just going to do this 8. That is not a recipe for success. Much better recipe for success is I am going to add as much value as possible to my customers, and I'm going to get testimonials from them. I'm going to get word of mouth from them. I'm going to add as much value to 1 or 2 or 3 referral partners as possible, and I'm going to add as much value to a joint venture partner as possible. Any one of these can get you 11 clients. Any one of these you can fill an entire program with. You now are armed with 8 different ways. You have 8 different opportunities to get your clients. And the one theme that I want you to remember is creating value. You gotta create value. So this is what I love about radical giving. In radical giving, I can go and I can create a lot of value for my referral partners. In radical giving, I can create a lot of value for my joint venture partners. With radical giving, I can create a lot of value that gets us great testimonials. With radical giving, I can create so much value that our happy customers go and refer us to so many other people and generate this word of mouth marketing. So I really want you, and the way our lead magnets work is by adding value to our customers. So the key to remember to making all this work is to add value. So what I want you to do, we're just going to take 2 minutes off that list that you just wrote. Team, did we pass out the, I'm sorry. Team, can we pass out the exercise? So what you're going to do right now is we've got the exercises coming out, and you're going to write down 3 potential joint venture partners. Now, they might be here in this room, and if they are, be sure to introduce yourself to them and ask them, how can I support you? You're also going to write down 3 different referral partners. And then you're going to write down, then you're going to list 4 customers, clients, or prospective customers who can give you testimonials. And that could be in exchange for a free strategy session. By the way, I love getting testimonials in exchange for a free strategy session. The next one is write out 3 types of Facebook groups that you think you might be able to find your clients in. Don't worry if you don't know the exact name of the particular Facebook group. Don't worry about that. Just write out the type of Facebook group. Is it a health type of Facebook group? Is it a business building? Is it a spiritual type of Facebook group? Start there. And then the last thing is, out of the 3 types, see if you can identify what is the best one. What is the best one? So we're going to set the timer for 5 minutes, and let's put on a little music, set the timer for 5 minutes, get a chance to answer these questions before we pair up. So start doing that now.